Well, it is certainly strawberry season out here. We're getting over a gallon a day at this point and spending our evenings just cutting them and putting them in the freezer and making all sorts of different desserts. But while I'm out here today, I wanted to show you guys another kind of strawberry we're growing. It's called a pineberry, and even though it has another name, that's really just to identify it based on its flavor. It actually has nothing to do with pineapples, except that that is what the flavor is. There was no sort of genetic crossing or any sort of weirdness there, but we found the pineberries to be a little bit slower than some of our other June-bearing strawberries. So while they are coming in, they've just really started to hit their peak. So I'll take you over to our main pineberry bed and show you what those look like. So this is our main pineberry bed here. We've got the variety called White Carolina. We'd read it was supposed to be everbearing, but at least here in zone 5, I have not found that to be the case. It is rated for zones 4 to 8, so maybe in one of the warmer zones that actually is the case. Let me go ahead and look for some berries in here. Here we go. So if you look at these, they're very white and they've got these red seeds. They are a little bit mushier whenever they're ripe. Like they don't store quite as long or as well. But if you're just fresh eating these, that's not really going to be a problem, especially if you're getting them processed or eaten relatively quickly. They just don't seem to have quite the shelf life of the other strawberries. But if you look at these three here, you can see the one up here has a little bit more green to it. This one's a little more white, and this one, the white has somewhat got a bit of a pinkish hue. And at least with these, that's when you know it's ripe. So this one is ripe. Those others are not quite there yet. So go ahead and give that a taste. So I'd say that one was actually slightly underripe still. Let's find a better one. You can see there's the pinkish on the side, but it's not quite as good over there. A little bit better. There we go. Get this guy out. So you can see it is even starting to smush a little bit here, but it is definitely ready. Wow, that just melts in the mouth. Just absolutely delicious. So what I've read on these is that you will need to have other strawberries in order to pollinate these. For us, that's certainly not a problem. We've got plenty out here that can help handle that issue. And the other thing is that if you try and save the seeds off of these in order to grow more, they're unlikely to produce the exact same thing. They may taste closer to a traditional strawberry, not be quite right. You'd have to experiment with that to know for sure. But at least this variety puts out so many runners. I've had no issue whatsoever with propagating these. I believe 2 years ago my brother brought me maybe a dozen plants, and it has completely filled this bed without any problem whatsoever. I think they put out runners more efficiently than any of my actual strawberries. If you like pineapple and you like strawberries, if you've ever thought about eating those in the same bite, these are definitely something you're going to be a fan of. So just a short one today. Just wanted to show you guys what these were and encourage you to go get some. Thanks for watching.